Hey, it's Sid with Table Talk with Sid, a life memo. I had a listener reach out, actually it's been several of them, wanting further detail on how you create your life. How do you go after what you want and get it? And their question is there like a game plan? Is there rules and regulations? Because from these individuals, they're telling me that they just don't know what it is they may or may not be doing because their life is not adding up to what they would like it to be. So I've talked about this several times. I am going to, you may hear some of the same stories, but I'm going to reiterate a little more because often, when you drive past something on the street, a building, a company, do you know on the average you have to drive past that thing about 7 times before you really realize that it's there? Once you realize it's there, they say that you need to drive past it another 7 times to even consider that you may want to go into the establishment. So many things in life run the same way. It is sometimes you can hear that thing, but because you weren't emotionally ready, maybe you weren't as focused as you could have been. Maybe life isn't presenting itself in a way that helps you hear what you need or want to hear. So often hearing the same thing, maybe in a different way, over and over, helps your soul to finally catch on one day and go, I finally heard that. So we're going to talk about how do you create, get, receive, and achieve the things you want in your life. One of the things that you can do, so I'm going to talk from my own self because, I may not know a lot just about life, but for some reason, I can figure out life for the most part. And life, for the most part for me, has been something that works for me, not because it always works for me, but because I do believe my dad and my mom did an excellent job in teaching me how to maneuver and problem solve life and why it works and why it does not work. So, the very first thing I would say, the things that you do in your off time, highly valuable. For me, I have been drafting and designing homes since the age of 9. I love it. It's something I can just do for hours and hours. Now, they are not just a little, 1,500 or 2,000 square foot home, and nothing's wrong. I'm not saying that this is an arrogant thing, but I do love that opportunity to create art, to create a masterpiece in a floor plan and different roof levels and different views and a different angle on that home and different textures and all of these things. I absolutely love it. So I will spend hours and hours drawing, pondering, finding all the products and the different types of windows I'd like to use, the different types of front doors, the different types of wood floors, and I pull them up on my phone and I print out the pictures and I start placing them on my wall. And as I create this home, pictures will start to disappear because I am starting to narrow down, that's the type of flooring I want in that area. Oh, those are the type of windows I want. So as time goes on, my whole wall will be filled with a variety of pictures. As time moves along, I start moving pictures off so the home visually starts coming together. Now, as you do this, part of the secret to getting what you want in life is you must love the journey. You must be able to sit, feel, think, smell, believe that you can be in that home or whatever it is that you're doing. The next thing I absolutely love doing, so as I've been drawing, let's say this home that I want to be in, I will begin the journey of finding the property. Now, I may not have the financial means right now for a home that's going to sit on, we'll just say 11 acres, overlooking a brilliant city with its own driveway, with its own space. And again, I love this not as an elitist reason, but as this artistic opportunity to create and to build something that I can bring other people to, not to show off, yet to uplift and to say, look, I'm the everyday American. I'm that girl that was brought up in an absolute blue-collar family where my parents struggled day to day to feed us, to put us in activities, to put clothes on us. Yet all that time, society may tell you that you should be unhappy because you don't have all these things, yet I was extremely happy. I wasn't missing out. I had absolutely everything I needed because my parents helped the children, my sisters and I, to see that what we had was enough. It was fabulous. We were thriving. I never saw myself as poor because my parents didn't raise me as poor. They raised me as this person who loved the journey of becoming, who loved the opportunity to reach for things most people thought they could never have. I love that they raised me to believe that all these things that most people want are left open to achieve because most people don't believe they can achieve it. Therefore, it's up for grabs. So I've learned in all these years on this earth, the next step is go get yourself physically involved. So I went, and I have a friend who's a realtor, and I had him start driving me around to areas so I could begin to find the property that I'm looking for. Again, I'm not financially prepared for that, but there's that movie out there, Build It and It Will Come. It is absolutely true. The things that you prepare for, the things you are excited for, the things that you put most of your time, focus, energy, and belief into, whether good, bad, or otherwise, are the things that fill your life. So you really want to take note of that. Listen again, the things that you fill your time with, your beliefs, your focus, your soul with, are the things that bloom and grow in your life. So as you get yourself physically now involved in what you want, for me, it's driving around looking at property. Now, as I drive around, I'm not going to go just pick property that maybe I could afford, or I believe that that would be easier to obtain. No. You go choose exactly what you want. That is the secret to getting what you want in life. So many people make the error of, I'm going to go pick the property in the area that I might be able to, it would be easier to obtain. But the deal is this, it takes as much time, energy, focus, education, dedication to go get the thing you kind of want as the thing that you absolutely want. You might as well go put all that time, belief, energy, focus, dedication into achieving the thing that you absolutely want, because the universe works that way. Wherever the focus is what you receive. So, as you put yourself emotionally and physically into this feeling and seeing, tasting and touching of the thing you want, now you begin the due diligence of, all right, this is what I want. How much is that really going to cost for me to have that? Not just to obtain it, but to live it, to thrive in that existence, to be able to do more, not just for yourself, but for those around you who cannot do for themselves. What is it it's going to take for me to live that dream, that lifestyle, that goal effectively, with grace, with gratitude, with the opportunity not just to hoard money or things for myself, but to put myself in a position where I can help others do for themselves, help others to uplift themselves or to become. So as you do that, many people get frightened, like, oh my gosh, I could never afford that. That kind of money doesn't run in my family. My talents don't go there. Let me give you a little secret, my friend. You never get an idea that is not something that is meant for you. Again, regardless, if you believe in life, God, or the universe, I am a firm believer before you came down to this earth, in whatever form, before you got here, your higher powers had a sit down with you. And they informed you, you are this. This is what makes you great. This is what makes you happy and thrive. This is what gives you value for your own self and value within your society. And they promised that they would send you that agreement here and there as you were emotionally, spiritually, and physically prepared, and they would come down as ideas. And if you would just take those quote unquote ideas and remember to step forward in faith with opportunity in mind, excitement, inspiration, that is what is meant for you. And if you will go with gratitude and loving the journey, that your higher powers will make it happen, because you're the vehicle. You are what they need in order to better society, the world, your life, the children in your life. So if you push forward, not questioning, yet pushing forward with an open spirit, an open heart, an open mind, excited about the education, excited about learning, excited about what's going to come around the corner, excited about the fact that you have opportunity to create the life best and most meant for you. And how do you know what's most and best and tightest to your soul? It is by the ideas and the inspirations that come to you, because your higher powers are constantly speaking to you. So as you go along, you need to monitor, what do you do in your off time? What do you do while you're driving? What do you do when you're sitting at work and you don't have any more work to do? Or maybe for myself, I will find myself daydreaming. Do you know, for many, many years and decades, they believed somebody who daydreamed was slow, was not as educated, was a bit behind the eight ball. But as time has gone on, they have done research and has found individuals who can daydream. That means feel yourself in your event or in your journey of achieving whatever that is. People who can sit and think about how to get there with excitement, not pressure, not stress. People who can sit and daydream about how it's going to feel to be there. Those people in general typically are more successful. They are typically people who are prepared to achieve what it is they want in life. They are those people who, in the end up with the life they choose. Remember, in your day, you may fall down, stand up, brush off, and move on. Talk to you.